Hey, what's up, folks? Hey, so I want to have another little fluffy talk here. I just had a conversation with one of our 20 somethings, one of our competitors, and he was, he's been in long preparation for a super fight he's got coming. He's super excited about it, and he's telling me, hey, he's got a lot to prove because people are coming at him with, hey, you're never going to be a known grappler, you're never going to be able to this, you're never going to do that, blah blah blah, just hate. And I'm telling him, man, you got nothing to prove. Like here's the way it works. And I read this somewhere on there was probably Facebook, probably somewhere. I would like to give proper credit to it. I just don't remember where I read it. When you're at your lowest, you're just starting something. Like people are gonna hate on you because you've done nothing, right? So they're gonna talk about how you're never gonna amount to anything. You're never gonna do anything in the sport. You're never gonna be able to get somewhere. And it doesn't have to be just jiu-jitsu. It could be anything in life, right? Then you win, right? Like you're at that middle grade. So if you use jiu-jitsu, it's like, well, he's only good enough to win regional shows, or she's only good enough to win that one super fight, and that girl she fought was no good. So there's always going to be some kind of shade thrown at you by haters, right? And then when you start making it, like when you get to like the ADCC finals and stuff like that, like listen or read all the hate that was going at Gordon Ryan, and my man won, right? So like look at all the hate that got thrown his way, right? Like nobody's ever happy. It's always hate being thrown or shade being thrown. So let me tell you something. Those are your biggest fans, right? So this message isn't to the folks that are getting hated on. This isn't for the people that are in that grit, that are out here training. Man, this is for you, that the haters. Like, man, what happened to where all you can do is throw shade at other people and at their dreams? Like, it's one thing to try to help somebody get better or improve. It's a completely opposite thing to be coming at somebody saying you're never going to be able to do this, you're never going to be good enough. Like, man, what have you done in your life, or what happened to you where somebody shit on your dreams? Like that you feel like you need to shit on other people's dreams or their aspirations, or what they want to get done, right? Like you got to make it to where they never feel like they can get there. Like, man, before you get out here and you run your mouth, like what have you done? And so I read something today from Nate Diaz. He's been training for this badass motherfucker belt, right? And he came out and he started, blasting back to some of the reporters that are talking crap about this belt and saying, oh, this fight between him and Masvidal, like blah, 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 it doesn't mean anything. Man, have you forgot who he is and what Diaz has accomplished in the sport? But you throw hate at one of the top fighters in the world. Throw hate. What reporter has stepped in the cage and actually done this and done it as many times and done it at that level with that much pressure and stress and weight cuts and life and been fined and been kicked out and been suspended? Man, like instead of hating, use some of that energy and juice to fix yourself. Maybe help somebody. Like find a way to help improve a situation or improve somebody else's life. Like stop trying to find a way to drag people down and start finding a way to lift them up. Like this is just part of this whole internet fiasco and social media fiasco. Like stop talking about it and start getting out and doing something about it. Like be part of this percentage that starts to change the world, that starts to work together to improve. Like that's all I got to say, man. It's like, I appreciate the hate. Like I know I've got people out here casting shade at me or throwing shade at me, and sometimes it gets super annoying. And you'll hear me deal with it directly because I like face to face, right? The internet's a real life to me. But man, if I didn't have haters or have people talking about me, then what am I doing, right? Like I take that note out of my mentor's book when he tells me, man, every time somebody says something crappy to you, post something positive to them. So here it is, folks. Here's the deal. Like do something for others. Get out of this nastiness. Man, stop pulling people down. All right, raise your diamond. I'll talk to y'all soon.